In John chapter 1, verse 14, the writer of John tells us that Jesus came and he dwelt among us, or he tabernacled among us. And it's an allusion to the Old Testament where God existed, his presence existed in a tabernacle that was in the middle of the Israelite camp. And it says that Christ came in the middle of culture, in the middle of time, in the middle of people, and he became flesh. He incarnated to be among us, and he was full of grace and truth. And this is a principle that applies to the Christian life in so many ways. The idea of incarnation goes far beyond seeing people as marks for my evangelism, and it goes far beyond seeing people as targets that I will talk to for Jesus. When we incarnate, we live our lives in such a way that we love without strings attached. And so when you think about the idea of incarnation, what you want to consider is where you shop, where you buy gas, where you bank, where do you do commerce, where do you do those everyday things where you can continually be a part of people's lives, where you are existing in a culture among a people full of grace and truth with no expectation except to represent Christ well. And so incarnation is absolutely pivotal to the life of the church, to the life of the believer, because it allows us to build credibility with those that don't follow Jesus. Because we're not there simply to tally our scorecard for sharing our faith that week, but we're there among the people because we love those people, because Christ loves those people. And so, like Christ, as John wrote of him in John chapter 1, verse 14, like Christ, we enter culture full of grace and truth, bearing the evidences of the kingdom of God, so that we can see sizable change. Incarnation opens up the door for the mission of God and the mission that flows through our lives as believers.